Welcome back to OpenTTD. We are jumping right back into our game. We wasted a lot of time on optimizing networking, when our real goal was to actually establish a little bit of a branch operation, I would say, up here. So we already connected a few things up. I'll leave the game running, and there's a few towns that are a little bit pissed off because they haven't really seen the benefits yet of our operations. But I like this little new main line that's going up here. Near Langkreuz and all the way to Bad Krain. So yeah, that's all cool. And I was just scanning, and you saw me zoomed in here on this, probably the Schwarzer Apfelwein Mühle, I guess, the black apple cider mill here in St. Georgen an der Mur. And I think this is such a cool little project, you know. There's a few orchards up here, and also here near to Großweizchen there, and also one up here. And it's such a nice little branch line operation that I just feel like super inclined to just build it. I just feel like this is my calling. I want to make this little branch line that like supplies the apple cider to this factory, and also maybe like takes a few passengers here. This is so cute. I love it. I really do. So to facilitate that, let's find a way that we want to build this. Let's for now go, but alcohol, maybe there's a special station for it. Oil storage, fruit platforms. So those are fruit platforms for sure. So let's build them already. So number of tracks 5. So yeah, the question is like how we want to operate this. Such a small line. We could make smaller trains, of course that's possible, but I just feel like we would make a special case just for this. I don't know if I want to do that, so we will not do that, I guess, then. So some fruit platforms here. We'll also build one up here in the hills, and then here is another place where we need to put one, probably here. Yeah, they'll just bring it across the street. That's all good. Then we're gonna build a few passenger stations, just so, because we already added. Those will be, let's say, our usual ones. 1 tracked 5. And let's see where we can squeeze that one in. This is kind of like the end station. You have this little branch line up here. So I think up here is fine. There's definitely nobody's living up in these mountains anymore afterwards. And then down here we will make it probably, so it has to be a through station. So I suppose it will be here, and then the train runs somewhere down here, and we'll build we have to make the alcohol delivery is down here, and then we make a passenger station down here, probably somewhere. Probably, very likely, we want to connect it up to something else later, so let's not put it like too pessimistically out of the way, but let's give it a little bit of breathing room. And down here we will have fruits delivered, and there will be alcohol coming out. So let's for now build a station that's like this type of design. And can we move it like in here? Yeah, actually we can somehow. Cool, very cool. Okay, so let's then go with that. Here, this will be so this will actually be like the Schwarzer Apfelwein Mühle. It's black apple cider mill, and then St. Georgen is fine. The woods here, the orchard. So we will also rename that. This is fine. This is fine. Alright, all good. Then just for consistency we'll call this here plural as well. And that's perfectly fine. So we're gonna then start the construction of this railway line. So this here will have to be sort of interesting. that, I suppose. Yes, this will be kind of coming here, and then the main line will not pass through it, for sure. So the main line will kind of jump over here. So I'm thinking, to make a tunnel. Maybe. Seems like it's not super good idea to make a tunnel, but let's see. So here, definitely not. So, oh, that was bad. Definitely the wrong choices I'm making here, but that's okay. We'll just add a bit of hills here. Nobody has minded that in the slightest. So a little tunnel here be coming out next to the orchard here, and then running the main line a little bit parallel to the road, more or less. Not quite really, but hey, we'll try. Then we cannot squeeze here through, I guess, easily, but that would be ideal. Yeah, that we can get somehow to here. So that's possible, like that, and then like that, more or less, almost. Why did it not work before? Ah, because of this one. Right, okay. So tiny bit of terraforming needed, like that. And I'm thinking that it's because I was previously, when I had these level crossings, I'm just working with the assumption that it's because I was not owning this part of the track. So I will just spend a bit of money here to convert some of that, just to own it, even though it looks stupid. So then we're going down out of that tunnel, and we need to still have that connection here. We haven't decided on that one yet. So I'm thinking we'll join somewhere else. So here we're coming out. Do we want to cross here? Maybe. Oh, so many crossings is a bit inconvenient. So this one will also go just basically down. And this one is a through station, so it has to go something like that. And here it does not work. Like, it seems like it shows that it works, right? It's like, why does it pretend like it works, but then it doesn't? So the orchard is also like active here in that area. That is quite unfortunate. So it means I can actually not build here at all. So removing that church also is, I think, out of the question, because that's definitely not something they will allow me to do. Can I just go through here? Yeah, so I can go directly through the orchard somehow. That's interesting. Can I raise here? No. Can I lower there? No. Okay, that is definitely far from ideal, but we can work with that, I think. That's not ideal for sure, but on multiple layers it's not ideal. But then sometimes you have to make these sacrifices, I suppose, when you're working with railways. Yeah, better than expected, slightly. And then we are coming probably in here from there, making a level crossing. That one there, that one there. Okay, and then these two have to become united somewhere. Maybe we'll just do it like a little split here, like that. Ah, this is a station. Oh, sorry. I did not see that. Well, that's fine. Then we'll just do it like that. And we will just then need to get down here through these thick forests. And we'll try to do it on this side. There's this wiggle wobble here of the route. So I suppose it would be better for me to think about how to make that road a bit more effective. Yeah, I'm not really doing it more effective, am I? Yeah. There we go. And finally, we have the delivery and the passenger station here. And we will just have a crossing here. This one, there's the orchard here, which is a bit in the way, so we cannot run it quite like that. More like this. Yes, beautiful. And then here we will have another tight curve and then come in here. Something like that. Looks a little bit aesthetic. So this should work theoretically. It's not going to be very effective because we can, on many cases, have only one train that can be accommodated. Yeah, we run one passenger train basically. I think that's the idea. And then each of those stations there can be a wait for one train from one of the orchards. So that should actually be theoretically more or less fine. So that one. Then we have a few things here. I think there will be the possibility for doing some bottlenecks here, I think, or like a few conflicts. So maybe we'll have to have a few passings. We'll decide in a bit. We don't have to rush. And we'll have a repair station just at the end here. I think that's the easiest way to do it. So then, let's go with a goods train first. And we're going to produce fruits. We have so many options. I think wooden frame vans, I think, are the way to go. So we'll do that. And we will go to... Well, this orchard should be a passing station. I was actually mistaken here. So full load here. Go, go. Then we're going to clone that train one more time. And instead of going there, we will go up here to full load. Go. Then the third one, we will go here. Delete full load. Like that. Okay. Very good, very good. And then all we need is a little bit more, namely a passenger transportation one, which we're going to take the Lady of the Lake. We are going to take some passengers in the four-wheeled carriage, and I will just slap a little bit of mail at the back, just so it's covered. So this will go here to St. Jorn. It will start here. Then we are going to make a stop on the way back and forth here in Großweitschen, and then last station will be here Gisselvang. So that's one train that will run that journey. So this is all perfect, and then the only thing we're worried about is this station here, which should not be a through station but a station that can be avoided through going here. Something like this. Yeah. And then we can put some signals here. Now that we already built it, I will just leave it as a passing. I think that's okay. But I'm pretty sure that this is, like, this small network here is a bit ineffective. It's not very well designed in the slightest. They're loading. There can only be one on this track for obvious reasons. And the passenger train already departed here. And that passenger train will mostly be blocking also the service here. So do we already have like a few interested people here? Yeah, we do. So then I think it's our journey, our duty here to also build a little bit of a infrastructure project here where we help the town to connect to that station. Here it's no issue. Here it's not ideal, so let's put the main road next to the station. Give them some room to grow there. We are going to make this crossings here new as a new investment, just so that we are certain that they are ours, that we pay maintenance on these tracks and that they are not going to crash when we put vehicles ever on this. Don't know if we ever will. Yeah, that's quite fine. Actually, quite fine. Coverage is good. A few houses don't get access, but I will not put a bus service just for 2 houses or something. Here, kind of the same story, more or less, it's fine. I don't want to over-engineer this too much, we're already doing it a bit. But here, down here in St. Georgen, here I do think it might be worthwhile because the station is unfortunately quite out of the way. And the coverage is covering only half the town, essentially, at that point. So I think we can improve that by giving it a small bus service. If the town will allow us. They do not. Then let's see if they would be more agreeable if we planted a few trees down here around the town. Yeah, they look more agreeable now. So bus station, slap it in here and slap one down here to the barrel and keg. And we will also do a lorry station here, just in case we want to deliver mail. Maybe we do, I don't know. New vehicles, we are delivering passengers in the Hancock from here to there. That's it. Just give me 2 of them. And we will also do a mail delivery. With a horse-drawn dray. Go from there to here. 2 of you. There we go. Oh, we did not timetable the passenger ones, so that is usually a bit more realistic. That they're at least delivered regularly, not... I think in the game it's actually not advantageous to do that necessarily. So unless you want to go for realism. But yeah, 10 people waiting down here. A few people maybe coming here soon. There's a train coming as well. Let's see here. The town grows already. Is the apple cider mill getting deliveries? I don't think it has yet, because this was, I think, the first train. So we could deliver farm supplies here to increase things quite a lot. Let's see if this actually works out. The train is too heavy. It's quite unusual. What's it carrying? Mail. See. That's okay, it seems like to do quite well. So the passenger train is coming back and again. It's quite fast. But yeah, there are mail and passengers getting delivered. Making a small amount of money here. It's good. And now this train can go here and make a small profit from the food delivery. Yeah. Yeah, that seems quite nice. I like it. I like it. So then the next task of business is probably to connect that one up to here and Großkamenz is probably the one that'll get a rail connection next. But that's a journey for next time. Thank you very much for watching and see you then. Take care.